Alright, yo, what's up everybody? I'm back with a card trick. As I said in my previous video, I'm not stopping teaching card tricks or anything of that nature. I will still be using them. So what we have here, we have the two aces, and this is using the aces to find spectator's cards. So we're going to go ahead and have them pick a card. So we use the four diamonds, and we're going to go ahead and fan the cards, and we're going to have them get one more peek at it before, you know, it goes into the middle. And then you say, okay, we're going to try something here. I'm going to go ahead and give a few shuffles here. I hate doing overhand shuffles, but it's something that I gotta get practice at and good at. And there's the Jack of Hearts, which is my favorite card. If you didn't know that, you do now. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and give a few cuts here. That was really terrible. I don't know if you guys caught that on camera because I keep cropping out my hands, but now that we've lost their card in the deck, we are going to use the two aces to try to find their card. So we got the ace of spades in the bottom, and we got the and we give the deck a toss, and we're left with one card between two aces, therefore of diamonds. Alright guys, so way to do this, you may have already figured it out. You have to control the card to the bottom. And you may have figured out how I did that. So you have somebody pick a card, let's say it's the Eight of Hearts, and you control it to the top first, and then you use an overhand shuffle to get it to the bottom. During the performance I did a pass, but you can use any method that you want. You can do the double undercut, you can do whatever. So let's say we do the pass and control it to the top. Now we need to get it to the bottom. So you strip off their card, the top card, and then you just start doing the overhand shuffle, chunks at a time, until you've done shuffling and their card is on the bottom. And then what I like to do is just pull out from the middle and do more chunks overhand so that it looks like it's shuffled. So their card is now on the bottom. You're going to take your two aces, which you're going to pull out before the trick starts, and you're going to put one on the bottom and one on the top. Doesn't matter which one. And the bottom ace you're going to have outjogged like this, and their card is going to be exposed underneath. So what you're going to do is you're going to say something along the lines of, I'm going to use these two aces to help find your card. Well, you know their card is on the bottom. So the way you grip it is your thumb is basically going to be in the middle of the top ace, and your fingers are going to be like this. Your middle ring and pinky fingers are going to be touching their card, which is on the bottom. Index finger will be here on the ace. And because of the pressure, and when you toss it, their card is going to slide off with the two aces, and you'll be left with their card. So go over that one more time. You've controlled their card to the bottom. We'll still use the Eight of Hearts. This isn't a hard trick, but it is something that, again, if presented right, done right, you show that you know what you're doing. It can still blow minds that you toss the deck and only one card's left behind. Their Eight of Hearts, you do the pass or whatever card control that you want to control their card at the top. You just strip that off and do chunks at a time for shuffling overhand Sometimes you turn over a card. Sometimes you drop cards. And their card is on the bottom. So then you are going to put one ace on the bottom and one ace on top. And you're going to have the bottom ace outdogged like this. And again, your thumb is going to go in the middle of the top ace, and your fingers are going to be, your middle ring and pinky are going to be touching the spectator's card. Your index finger is going to be on the back of the ace. So you're left in this position. All you do is toss, and friction will help release all 3 cards at the same time. So you just toss, drop the cards like that, and you're left with 1 card. And you don't want to just immediately be like, look, your card. You let it build up. You let them react before you say anything. You toss the cards, let it build, let them react. Once they say something, once they've gotten over the fact that you're left with 1 card between the 2 aces, you have them pull out the card, and they're left with their card. So yeah, that's it for this video. I understand that it wasn't really all that long, but it's an easy trick. It doesn't really even take that much practice. You just throw the card at the top, you then shuffle it to the bottom with an overhand shuffle. You make sure the bottom ace is outjogged, and you have that proper grip, which you can rewind the video to really get an idea of how it's done. And then you toss the deck. Even if you drop the card like that, you're left with 3 cards. You're left with the 2 aces and their card between it. And again, it's such a magical moment, and something that I have done in the past is I immediately say something. Let it sink in. Don't, if you say something, you kind of ruin the moment. You ruin the magic of the moment. Let the spectator react. Once they've reacted, again, you have them pull the card out, and it's their card. So yeah, that's it for this video. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, leave any comments down below. I understand that this is an easy kind of beginner trick, but it does get reactions. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and remember to always live what you learn.